Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time for Scraplift Crafternoon. Y'all, I forgot to do last week's. My apologies. I just got so busy doing other things, I just completely forgot. So I'm back. Anyway, today's layout inspiration is from Katherine over at KAOS Creates. She's actually used, I believe it was Storyteller, because I have this collection and you'll see in a second, or I had it. I think I've used it all now. But anyway, she's got the rainbow paper behind, like a piece of white cardstock. She has a cut file here. I don't have a cutting machine, so I'm going to do something a little different. But she'd put some hearts down here, and then there's like some sprinkly bits and stuff with 4 photos of her sweet fur baby. And then just a bunch of little embellishments kind of sprinkled in color on color with obviously the title on top here. Let's see what I've got going on. I have my pictures. What I thought to do, so I actually have, well, sorry y'all, I got kind of a mess going on. This is the flavors of the month, and it's from the Scrap Room, and I've got the collection is Simple Stories, Let's Get Crafty. And I've only got these 2 little sheets of paper plus this cardstock, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not using the exact same collection for this layout, but I do have this little rainbow or stripy color thing here, so this will probably be my photo mats. The back sides, you know, I can use that for photo mats. And I think instead of white, I'm going to use this cream, I think. I have to think about it because I'm going to stamp my heart. I have this little Stampin' Up set heart. The only unfortunate part's always facing the same direction, but I'll make it work. Anyways, I'll have it going along here, and then I've got all these little guys here. I need to use some of these. I have dozens and dozens of these. And so I pulled out these guys to be kind of my sprinkly bits. And then I have these little stickers here that are going to kind of go in between. And then I thought maybe I could do Storyteller as my title. It's not long across, which is unfortunate, but I'll make something work there. And the layout, or the pictures I'm going to do is just pictures of some layouts I've made recently, and I really like them. This is a bit of an homage because it is the same collection she used. I've just already made layouts out of it. So I'm thinking I'll do that. They're not going to really be in any particular order or anything, and I've cropped them a little bit, so it's not the full 12 by 12. It's just to give a sampling, but it's to just show what I've made. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, I need to really think about this craft cardstock here, because I want the colors to show up. So I may switch this for white just because of that and set this aside. So let me get started and I'll come back soon. All right, gang, so I did decide to go with the white cardstock, and I have trimmed that down by a 1/2 inch on 2 sides. So it's going to fit on top of that striped pattern paper. I don't end up gutting that pattern paper, y'all. I know, gasp. I just figure I'm kind of getting a little too much scrapbook paper over here again, and I need to use it up, so I didn't gut it. I've started with my stamp here, the little heart with the little hearts out of it or whatever. And I'm going to do all 4 of my colors. Is it 4 colors? Yeah, it's 4 colors. And I'm going to go along here, and it's going to be a lot of rinse and repeat. So in a minute after I start kind of stamping this stuff, I'm going to cut away because you don't need to sit and watch me stamp. But all I'm doing is kind of where she had the cut files, I'm just putting hearts. So I've got these 2 heart shapes. One is the one, like I said, with the hearts kind of sprinkled out of it or whatever. And the other one's like a heart with hearts in it. And again, I'm just going to kind of come along. And then I have that other one, the one that says handcrafted with love, that I mentioned. And kind of filling those out. Now, I'm going to actually pull out some other stamps in a minute that I didn't originally pull out, but you'll see that in a second. So I'm just going to do my 4 colors. And again, this is a lot of rinse and repeat, so I'm going to cut over in just a second because you don't need to sit here and watch me do 4 colors. I mean, all I'm showing you here is the spacing of the little stamped images, and I'm cleaning in between each one. Although it kind of keeps slipping off my block there. I'm not sure. I may need to clean my block because I think it's it must be a little dirty because my little cling stamps don't want to cling to it. So I'm going to cut away because I've done all the other colors. And then I did pull out, these are the ones I mentioned. I got this little heart on a wood handle here. And then I'll have another one in a second that's little dots on the wood handle. I got these from a booth at the convention. It was called Stamps by Judith. And it used to be at the convention every year. And this year when I went, they weren't there. And I was sad because she had a big booth. I mean, it used to be a really big booth. And all her stuff was really cute. It was like hand-drawn stamp stuff. And they didn't have it this year, so I was a little bit sad. But I do like these little stamps. Like I said, there's little hearts, and then there's these little dots. And little dots kind of act as almost like a sprinkle, but obviously a lot more controlled. And I do kind of do the, I'll stamp, and then I'll stamp 2 or 3 more times without re-inking. So it gives it kind of different saturations of the color as I go along. So I've done my bottom stuff down there, and I've done the little sprinkles in the top. And now I had cut my pictures, and I went ahead and mounted them on that yellow kind of hashtaggy, not hashtag, but hash stripe plaid looking thing. That's the photo mat. And then I'm going to mount my 4 photos. And these photos are just photos of layouts that I've made. Y'all have probably seen, I think, all except maybe one, actually, now that I'm realizing It's kind of a secret, and it shouldn't be on here, but I'm not going to tell you which one. We'll see if you can guess which one you may not have seen yet. And so I've got those mounted on the ground. I've got those mounted. I didn't put any up on foam. I thought about it, but I'm fixing to put this title here, and I didn't really want it to look weird. So I pull Storyteller out, and I like that because it's kind of just, it's tying back into the fact, you know, these are my layouts, that this is what I do kind of thing. And then I decide I'm going to take some of these little heart puffy stickers and put those on here as well. Now, the only unfortunate part is I don't really have an orange, but that's okay. I make it work. There's yellow, and I just kind of make it work. I think it's fine. It looks okay with the whole thing, but and technically I'm adding some green, and I can't sit here and tell you that I really have green because my ink is in a little bit of color between the blue and the green. But again, I think I make it work okay. I don't think it looks weird. I think it looks pretty. So again, some rinse and repeat because I'm just taking these little hearts and kind of sprinkling them around here. On hers, she had, you know, longer horizontal title, so that's why I'm kind of filling mine out with hearts and stuff like that. And honestly, this turns out, this comes together pretty quickly. The only thing that took me really any time was having to clean the stamps in between the inking part. And I'm going to just put a few little dots and things like that here. I like this little puffy letter set, if I'm honest with you. I believe that's a Vicky Booten set of puffies, and I like her stuff. It's really pretty. So I'm going to pull that out, and then I'm going to pull out, on the bottom down there, the original layout, she had kind of, I think like buttons or like little round things and just kind of little word phrases. So I wanted to use some of the ephemera from the little kit here, and so I pull up, I made this, and I think that works okay. And I put that over there on the right-hand side, but I look at the other two and it says like stickers and scissors, and I go, no, that doesn't really make sense. I don't really like that as well. So I'm going to set that to the side. I'm not going to use it. And I pull that sticker, that puffy sticker back out. Actually, excuse me, it's a different set. It's this one here. It was called, it's like Travels or something. Let me see just a second. I've actually got it sitting here. It's called Scenic Route. That's what it's called, with thickers on it. And I decided that I like my favorite because it's orange and it fits in there. And then I've got the word love. And I put that down in just a second because I go, well, I love all this stuff, and I love doing my hobby and all the things. These are some of my, you know, favorite layouts. So I'm going to put the word love. Now I do move it up a little bit because I decided it's too low, because I'm going to get into my little pearls in a second. So I'm going to lay that down. Yeah, I just thought, you know what, I haven't really documented my own layouts in a while, and I thought this was kind of a cute idea. I don't know why. I just got a bee at my butt about doing it, and I thought it was pretty. So I moved my love there, and now I'm going to start pulling out these little pearls. They're by Kaisercraft. I think I've mentioned this before. I have tons and tons of these things, and I try to find opportunities to use like a whole bunch on a layout, and this worked out pretty well. I stick these down and just kind of sprinkle them throughout my colors here. Again, I don't really have exactly an orange to go with the orange, but I think just this yellow that it's in there, it's kind of get a little bit of orange undertone, so I'll stick that in there because there's another yellow that's a little more goldy, and I'll stick that on there. And I'm just going to fill these out. Y'all, I'm so sorry about missing last week. It was really funny because Anna messaged, I think it was Anna. Yeah, I think Anna messaged me, and she says, hey, did you add your link to our little playlist thing? And I was like, well, yeah, it's in there. And then I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, did I just forget to update the document, right? And I'm thinking, well, maybe I just forgot to update it. And then I went looking, and I realized, Christine, you never did the dang layout. And I was kind of sad, too, because it was the one with the origami. So I hope you guys did go watch the other ladies' videos. I think at least 3 of us played last week, maybe 4. There's some of us like on vacations because they're either moving or something's going on. So, and then mine was just a complete brain fart vacation because I kind of intended to do it. I was a little bit sad. Although looking at the playbacks on the videos, I think, well, that might have taken me a few minutes. So I don't know. Maybe it was better I didn't do it because I would have been on that for a little while because it does take time to sit and fold all those papers. But I love their layout, so I was a little bit sad I didn't do it. And yeah, oops. Trying to keep up. There was also Mix It Up Monday. That was for this past Monday. So hopefully you went and watched that one as well. And then I'm also working on my October 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm trying to get ahead on that because clearly if I don't get ahead, I'm going to be behind. That feels a little bit like Ricky Bobby there. If you're not first, you're last kind of deal, right? Oh my gosh, can't believe I just had that reference. Anyway, so I'm just putting all these little pearls everywhere, and I'm about done, and that's all I'm going to end up doing to this layout, y'all. It actually didn't, like I said, take that long, except for just stamping and cleaning. I had the idea and everything, but it came together pretty quickly. So here's going to be the close-up, so you can see the slow-down close-up here, and you can just see all the little sprinkles and the little pearls and things like that. And I thought this turned out really cute. I'm pleased with the inspiration. Y'all don't forget to go check out the original video and all the other ladies below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. I need to get to 1,000. I'm hopeful to get to 1,000. I want to have like a hop and stuff like that. So y'all help me out. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.